Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rose Wrights and I write and narrate Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction. Thank you to Truth Told for this idea. Amazing as always, can you make a fanfiction about the Blanc timeline like where Marinette and Adrien were dating, and the weird dynamic between Ladybug and Cat Noir then? And the answer to that is yes. Yes I can. So I hope you all enjoy part 1 of Shades of Love and Heartbreak. I love you so much, Adrien said with a laugh, placing a kiss on Marinette's forehead. But, unfortunately, I have to leave. He heaved a sigh as he held her. She nuzzled in closer to him. Do you have to leave so soon? You can't stay a little longer? She inhaled the cologne that was generously applied to his t-shirt. She would recognize that scent anywhere because it was his own cologne, Adrien the Fragrance, that she doused her pillow with every night. You know, Father, he's expecting me. He wants to hear the piano pieces I have been rehearsing. I have a national competition coming up next month. He hated lying to Marinette. Well, it wasn't a total lie. He did have a piano competition to prepare for, but that wasn't the reason he was leaving. Adrien, or Cat Noir, had city patrol with his partner Ladybug, but he couldn't tell his girlfriend that. Having a secret identity meant lying to those you love. If she knew, she'd understand. Of course, I get it. I'll see you tomorrow at school. She smiled as she stroked his golden hair, giving him one last kiss before he absolutely had to leave. Adrien ran down the cobblestone street to find a place to transform. Are you ever going to tell her? Plag said when Adrien finally ducked into an alley. The Cat Miraculous holder shrugged and leaned against a brick wall. I don't know, Plag. I want to. That would explain all of the hiding and lying, but Ladybug would be furious if I told her. No, it's better if she doesn't know. I have to keep her safe. Plag sighed softly, scarfing down a stinky slice of camembert cheese before his owner said the magic words. Plag, claws out! Back in Marinette's bedroom after Adrien took off. I miss him already, Tiki! Marinette squealed as she did a twirl, falling on her chaise longue. Tiki rolled her big blue eyes. Aren't you supposed to meet Cat Noir for patrol? Like, right now? The little red Kwame was used to her holder's antics when it came to Adrien. They had been dating a little over a year now, but Marinette had been in love with him as long as she had been Ladybug. Oh, right! Tiki, spots on! The superheroine smoothly zipped through the trapdoor leading to her balcony and bounded across Paris. She usually uses the short trip to get lost in her thoughts, but a familiar voice caught her attention. Adrien. But what was he doing here? He said he had to practice piano, but then who is he talking to? Time seemed to stand still as Ladybug laid eyes on a floating black cat, unmistakably Cat Noir's Kwame. As a blinding flash of neon green shrouded her boyfriend, Ladybug was certain. Adrien was Cat Noir. Tears rapidly filled her eyes. She wiped them away as she landed unsteadily on the Eiffel Tower. Why am I crying? Why am I not excited? Marinette's thoughts spiraled as she heard a voice creep up from behind her. Hello, m'lady. Beautiful evening, huh? Cat Noir greeted her in his usual cheerful manner, but she felt so lost inside. Her boyfriend. The love of her life had been fighting beside her for years. She had seen him die over and over again. He had risked his life for her countless times as she watched helplessly from the sidelines, and she had no idea it was Adrien all along. Whatever it took, she had to protect him, even if that meant not fighting with him anymore. Being the guardian meant having the sole responsibility of choosing Miraculous holders, and if they should be able to permanently keep their Miraculous. She knew what she had to do. It was going to hurt him. But it was going to hurt her more. Ladybug had remained unresponsive for several seconds. Ladybug? He approached her, reaching out for her shoulder. She jumped involuntarily. Oh, hi, Cat. How are you? She responded like some NPC in a video game, flat and automatic. Milady, what's wrong? He now held both of her shoulders, glowing green eyes peering into her soul. She squirmed free, turning her back to him. I'm fine. It's nothing. Promise. It's been a weird day. Yeah. If you don't mind, I think I'm going to duck out early. I have somewhere I need to be. She grabbed her yo-yo. Mid-throw, her partner grabbed her arm. Are you sure you're okay? His brow furrowed with concern. Ladybug was typically level-headed and collected. She tried to smile at him and kissed his cheek. It was her boyfriend after all. But he found this oddly out of character for Ladybug, which resulted in him taking a step back, holding the place where her lips met his face. I said I'm fine. I'll see you later, okay? Without another word, she was gone. Cat Noir knew he had to follow her. Something was wrong, and he had to find out what. From a safe distance, he trailed after her. Luca and Yulica's house? Why would he be going here? Cat thought, confused. He stopped on the other side of the house to eavesdrop on her conversation with the handsome guitarist. He had been practicing on the deck, probably for an upcoming gig with Jagged Stone. Ladybug, what are you doing here? How can I help you? Surprise littered Luca's voice. Hello, Luca? Ladybug, what's wrong? What happened? Luca set his guitar down on the stand and rushed over to her, but before she could say anything, Ladybug collapsed in his arms. This caught him off guard. It caught Cat off guard as well. Jealousy seethed in his heart, not because he was still in love with Ladybug, but because they're partners. They should be able to tell each other anything. He obviously thought wrong. She straightened up, wiping the remaining tears from her eyes. Luca, I need a favor from you. I want to offer you the snake Miraculous. To keep with you. All the time. She avoided meeting his eyes for fear of breaking down again. I'd be honored, Ladybug, but why? Luca tilted his head, speaking softly. Cat Noir had to crane his neck to try to hear their conversation. I can't give you specific details, but I don't want Cat Noir to go on many missions anymore. Something happened, and... She sighed heavily. It's too complicated. Anyway, can I count on you? Luca frowned at her, knowing this couldn't be easy, but not asking any follow-up questions. Sure, whatever you need. Cat Noir suddenly felt dizzy. He sank to the ground to keep from toppling over. No, he whispered. How could this have happened? And what actually happened? And Luca? She was choosing Luca over him? I'm being replaced by Luca. She doesn't need me. She never did. I'm useless. Cat Noir's inner monologue screamed thoughts of self-deprecation. He extended his staff as quick as lightning. He had to get out of there. The movement was so instantaneous that Ladybug whipped around. Oh no! Cat, come back, please! She yelled after the heartbroken superhero, but he quickly kept moving. Luca, you better follow me in case this gets bad. He obeyed, and off they went toward the Eiffel Tower where the duo had been patrolling not long ago. When Viperion and Ladybug arrived on the scene, they saw a distraught Cat Noir on his knees holding his head. Cat! Ladybug shouted. Please, let me explain. No! Cat yelled back. You don't need me. You'll be better off without me. You replaced me so easily and didn't even have the decency to tell me why. I deserved that much. He didn't turn. He knelt motionless. It's because... But she was too late. Cat Noir, we meet again. Ladybug disregards your feelings. You mean nothing to her. I'm giving you the power of ultimate destruction. You can show her that you no longer need her. All I ask is that you retrieve her Miraculous, and then hand over your own. A purple emblem displayed across his face which could only mean one thing. Hawkmoth. Cat Noir! No! A blood-curdling scream escaped Ladybug's lips as Viperion held her back so they could assess the situation. The black, leather-wearing partner she used to know transformed into something much more sinister. with one mission in mind: destroy Ladybug. Cat Blanc had returned. Thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed this part, please subscribe for more fan fiction. As always, stay miraculous!